Hello, my loves, and we are going to finish our picture today. So we have our wolf picture, our background, and we have our scissors. Now when we use our scissors, I know these are bigger than maybe what you have at home. You want to cut towards the back of your scissors. The reason you want to cut at the back of your scissors is because that's going to be the sharpest part. So you want to open your alligator mouth all the way up and pull your paper back there. So what that looks like is I have my alligator mouth nice and open, and I chomp down on my paper. I open my alligator mouth back up, and I chomp down on my paper. Now that works really, really great for the straighter edges. When you have a rounded edge, you want to make little chomps. Now if you notice, my hand is well behind where my scissors are. And I always turn my paper instead of turning my scissors, because that way I always know where my scissors are and I can always predict where my hand needs to be. So I'm going to start here, and I keep my hand, see my fingers are all over here, away from my scissors. And I do short chomps as I turn my paper. And I do the same thing on here. I know a lot of my friends, especially my younger friends, we want to use our scissors and just use the end and go snip, 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 snip. That's going to take a way too long to get anything done. So use the back part of your scissors. It's going to go much, much faster. I am going to cut out the zigzag in his mouth. I just want to get the rest of the extra cut off of my paper before I put him onto the background. So like I said, I keep my scissors out in front of me. That way I can position my hand in the correct spots. Okay, now to cut out a zigzag, you have to be very, very careful with the zigzag mouth. So we just make sure we have our hands where our fingers are tucked in. So I'm holding the paper like this, okay? And I have my hand tucked in, and I'm going slowly so that when I'm cutting my zigzag, I'm staying on the lines that I drew. It's very important that you stay within the lines that you drew, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to cut too far. Now with these small detail areas, you'll notice I'm using the end of my scissors more than I am the back part of my scissors. And I'm using, you know, like the middle to the end of my scissors. That's okay for these small areas, like right in here. I want to make a good sharp corner. That's okay to use it for these smaller, shorter areas, especially if you've got big scissors like I got. And don't be afraid to ask for help from mom or dad if you need help cutting your mouth out. Now the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to put my wolf to where he's coming off of my page. And I'm going to have him, you know what? I think I'm going to have it, I'm going to turn it to where my wolf is going like this. Yeah, I like that. And it's okay if his ears stick up a little bit, or his mouth does, and he's like yelling down. You can turn it to where he's going like this way, or he's howling at the moon. But I like that. So that's how I'm going to glue mine down. Now, when you use crayon and you use a glue stick, you do need a lot of glue. My glue stick is all dried up. So I need to go get more glue. So I can't glue it down right now and show you the right way to do it. But you need more glue than you think because crayon is waxy. So use a lot of glue and go slowly and go carefully. Now, if you have liquid glue, what you'll do with your liquid glue is you'll just do some dots in the corner. You don't need to cover the whole thing if you have liquid glue at home. But if you have just a glue stick, put a lot of glue here and any of around the edges so that it makes sure it sticks down. And then what I like to do, and I want to make sure everybody remembers how to make sure your glue sticks. Now you can see this is sticking up a little bit. Even with glue on there, it might still stick up. So this is what we do. We take our hands, we cover as much of our project as we can. We hold our hands down and we count to 10. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then after that, our picture is stuck to our paper. All right, friends, if you have any questions, please let me know. I hope you had fun doing this project, and don't forget to upload it into Google Classroom.